Hello, welcome back. Hope you're all well. Right, today I've got a typical problem with a Hayter. The choke's not coming on and off. It's very common in this particular sort of model with the what they call the flick choke. It's trying to for the viewfinder. Sun's on it, so it's a job. See, this is a choke here, and the idea is when you put the choke on, there's a little lever here, and it flicks it over. I'll see if I can get it to go. Doesn't quite. I don't think you can see it. It's touching here, so it's not quite flicking the black plastic bit over. You do it by hand at the start, but then it's still not full choke. And what it is, there's this little bit of metal here, bends. If you can see it, this bit of metal here bends, so it doesn't go quite enough to flick it over. This has been to someone else before it come here. So I can get it to start. Whoever done it has took the carb off, cleaned the carb, because what happened is apparently it went for a service last year or whenever it was, and when it come back it was running lumpy, otherwise the choke was staying on. Whoever's done it, they've cleaned the carb. I don't think you can see it from there. The petrol pipe's here and the clip is here. They only put the petrol pipe clip back on it. I'll try to get you a bit of a better angle. It's a bit better on it. So that's your choke. That's your choke there. That's the bit of metal that's bent. But this is all worn out. So I'm going to replace it. I'm going to get the new one. Right, this is the new one. This is the bit of metal I'm on about. It's bent. And obviously it's got weak now, so you can only straighten so many times. Throttle cable goes in here on this one. They do vary where they go. Some go on in here. So yeah, so basically when it goes in the choke, what it does is knocks it over, and when you go back, that knocks it back off the choke. Quite simple. The only thing being is that's genuine. Retail price with VAT is about 67 quid, I think. A lot of money in it for what it is. So, like I say, you can just bend them straight, but they will bend again. Obviously, it's a customer, and they're not going to be able to do that. Right, let's start on it. It's starting to spit of rain, so I'm going to just do this sort of fairly quickly. At least it starts raining a bit heavy, and then if it does, I'll stop and leave it until it stops. Anyway, showers, I should imagine. And so a few bits falling on here. What we've got so far. Air filter. It's going to be serviced anyway this month, if I haven't mentioned that. So I'm doing this while I'm doing the service. I know a lot of you are going, oh, it's using impact gun, but how much is it slowing me up by using it by hand and knock the threads out? Or some of you do it with the impacts and they come out so quick. It's only a bit of alley, and you get the thread out of that. I've got to re-tap it, bodge it up somehow. Replace the carb. I mean, you've got to remember this is a custom machine, so I wouldn't be very impressed. So sometimes it plays, it might be a little bit slower, but sometimes it plays, take your time. Right, so now all I've got to do is undo the carb. I think they're 10mm, 3/8. So we'll just undo the carb, pull it out of the way. Right, I'll turn the camera off. I can get the socket, and plus it's starting to rain. Right, what I'm going to do is take the plate off with the choke and everything on it, with the choke on it, with the carb on it, I took the petrol pipe off. I hope you can see that. That's where the clip was, so I've literally just pulled it off. Gasket there. So I'm going to take the plate off. So there's a bolt there. Float chamber's in the way, and there's one there, but it's just underneath the starter motor, so it makes it a little bit awkward. So that's the plan anyway. Get your fingers on it. It's only petrol what's in the float bowl. That's the advantage of having it tipped up. Yeah. Typical, isn't it? Wash this foot off in my hand and I don't want to drop it in the dirt. And all the usual sort of stuff. Bit of thunder over there in the background. Right, so the plan is to undo this bolt here, and pull the whole lot off, and then take the carb off separate. Trying to do it like so, a bit of hurry, because I do need to do my van today. Nice time. We've got you know what, I'll put it indoors, haven't I? Oh, why have I done that? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. That's what I was going to show you. You can see it. You've seen these little adapters, bring them down so you can put your sockets on. It's handy to get a set of these, we'll go the other way, make them bigger. Especially on a day like today when you can't find your tools. Some are in the van, some are in... I've actually tied up since the weekend. It's the worst thing I've ever done, I think. Oh God, it's not that, is it? It's not that. Right. Hold on. Oh, that's from my 3/8 I was playing with, I didn't realise. So I've just released the cable. That's out of the way, so... Oh, here comes the rain. I have to stop filming. Wiggles out. Whenever you buy a new one of these cables, if they're wound up, be very careful because they'll spring out and take your eye out. My one hit me in the chest once when I done it. Oh, bruised and what am I doing? I'm gonna dive in because it's starting to rain and we'll be back out in a second. Right, still raining a little bit, but let's try and crack it out. At least I'll get the car. Excuse me, mate. Wait. Yeah, we'll try to knock it out. I think it's going to rain heavier. Like I say, it's a bit awkward. Because you've got the starter motor in the way. So the ones without the starter motor are obviously a lot easier. Hopefully you can see. And probably go here to see the rain actually. Doesn't look a lot on the mower. I think I'm sort of... I just don't want to get the camera wet really. Right, so that one's out there. Now obviously that plate we are changing is what the car bolts into. It's a typical bridge and Stratton part. I think it's genuine. Nothing's ever got a thread on it. So we can wiggle the car off like normal. What else we got here? We've got this to do like normal. The only difference is I'm going to unhook the spring. I don't know how well you can be able to see it, but I need to get it done before it pulls down. There you go. And Now we can take it indoors in the dry and have a look at this plate, make sure it's the right plate. Looks a bit shorter, this one, but we'll see when we get it off. Right, well, I hope you can see it because I can't see it from. I'll turn the viewfinder like this. Come on, turn around and then I can turn you off. That's it. Right, when you look at them, there's the old one, there's the new one. I'll get the right angle. There's the new one. That looks massive, that new one, to this one, but I've just lined them up and they're all spot on the same. You'll be able to see it on the camera, I know. So it's just a matter now of taking the carb off of here. Trying to think if I've got time to give it a wash. Have I? Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to take the carb off of here and put it on the new one, and we'll do that next. What I'm going to do is put the bracket on here because I've got the carb in the little cleaner. I want to blow this out anyway, it'll blow out behind it. I just want to get it done so we get a little film going. I don't know if this matters what way it comes out. So. But anyway. Trying to see where it comes. It's going to be one of them days. I'm in a bit of a rush to do everything, and got my van to get ready for the MOT tomorrow. Well, no, it's going to fail. And it's also polling day today. Oh my god, did you see that? I didn't twig that. Oh, stay there then. There ain't a lot in the tank. I think a bit less petrol in it now. It's a trouble when you've got too much to do. I think the better thing to do is to go indoors, have a cup of tea, walk away from it and come back to it. Get on with one of the other jobs. Right, I wonder if the code. You hook it up now or hook it up later. What do you reckon? Hook it up later, I think. Right, I'm just going. All I've got to do now is do these two up, and then we'll be back. I'm sure you don't want to see me doing nuts up all day. I thought the April showers were over with, but it's because it's beginning of May now, so it seems like we're catching all the showers. The socket. But I've got to do a service on this. I was going to film it. I don't know if I'll film it or not. Most you've seen the service being done. It's been on YouTube. You don't have to buy a DVD. It's got that one in Quick Mick. Looks lovely, doesn't it? You can see this is all tighter. The throttle push there, and then that'll push the choke over hopefully. Yeah, right, just wait for the carb to finish being cleaned and we're banging the carb on. Right, I don't know if you can see that, Ryan. Yeah, just putting the cable back. I'm putting it where it was already set up for the old one. Like I said, there's none of this is threaded, but if you look at like the end of the bolt, what do you want to call it? It's a bolt. It's got like a cutting bit in it to cut in. So I've literally just left it on the cable where it was, and we'll adjust it from there. all the bits of metal. That's how I'll blow it all out anyway. There you go, so there's a cable back on, and obviously when I've got the carb finished drying, we'll hook this spring back up and put carb and everything on. Also, don't normally, if you've taken the carb off, you want to take that spring off. You don't need it. Bridge and Stratton make it so all the carbs come off without taking springs off. You don't have to touch the springs. Obviously we're changing the plate what that goes on to. I might have to adjust its screw for like the tick over. But, yeah, pretty straightforward, isn't it? Obviously this one's a little bit harder because the start motor's in the way, but that's nothing. Not on a normal day. Right, let's see what comes out of this. Probably won't really hear it properly once it starts. It normally interferes with the camera sound. If you need the music, that's the Meteors. Soak up in a group. Jumps a bit ODCD. I can't get to turn it down, that's my excuse. Right, let's turn it on. Should notice something coming up straight away, but this is supposed to have been cleaned by another company, so let's have a look. Too bad so far. Well, it's fairly clean. Well, I've done, as you can see, I've got a few little bits coming out. I'll do a video on this, but basically I found it, there's a few bits of leaf in there as well. Basically I just use water in it now. I don't use any chemicals in it at all now. I get the same results just for using a bit of water. It's only a basic machine as well, because obviously it's only you don't got no heater or nothing on it, you know. But the thing is, you don't want to put too much heat in them, because the friction in the water actually gets heat in it, so it gets hot and hot, and if you put in really hot water to start off with, you're not going to be able to pull a carb out. If you run that for an hour, even with stone cold water out on an outside tap, you run it for an hour, it'll be hot. Yeah, right, you don't want to sit and watch that for half an hour. There's a lot coming out of it, so it's fairly clean. Let's turn it up the other way, see if we can get a little bit more. You never know. So these are a must for any small engine mechanic. What you clean for pulling things about and putting files through them, yeah, it does clean them, but you never clean them as good as this, I don't think, anyway. Once you use one, that'll convert you completely. It really will. And this is only a cheap one, very cheap you can get. Like I say, no heat on it, just clockwork thing, no dials and nothing fancy on that at all. But good tool, good tool. Like I say, but they are a bit pricey, you know. I think that was, I'm going back years, that was about 70 quid. But I haven't looked on eBay lately, but it must still be about that, I should imagine. Right, as you can see, I've hooked the spring back on. And that leaves you the rod. This is how it would be if you just took the carb off. It goes in there. I'm just going to try to line it up now, and then I'll sort of choke. I'm just going to put these in loosely. Now, again, this has got to make its own holes. There's no thread in them, so I'll just get them started, then I'll wind them in. That one's coming out again. Just make them awkward to get in to start with. Once you get them going, they're alright. And we'll line up the choke then. Right. Just going to wind them in. Right, hopefully you can see that. That's the choke lever. And let's focus the right. So when it goes, you get it so far, you get it on the choke, just on the choke, it's there, you go over and it flicks, and the choke is now on, and then you take it off, choke's off, choke's on, choke's off. Well, just put the petrol pipe and that back on it. I don't know what else I've got. I think I've tightened everything else up. Oh, I've got to put the breather on it. And we'll try to do a cold start without the air filter and that on it. Should be alright to do. Right. Right, let's give it a go. Petrol pipe's on. Right, choke's on. Hopefully got enough petrol in it. Try and look. It's not constantly I'm dripping from there anyway. Not from what I'm standing. Full over the stand. Like you can see when we stand in there. Yeah, I need to just adjust it on the tick over on the new bit I fitted. Yeah. Wow, I've made the balls up. Hopefully you see it when I did it. I put the rod in the wrong hole. So I don't know if I'm going to keep the cold start in this or not, but when I put it in, it started it revved like hell, and I kept looking at it and thinking about it, and I can see it now. Couldn't see it at the time, because it's one of them days. But we all make mistakes. If you spotted it, well done. You could have told me, saved me a bit of time. Right, just got back from voting. So it's sat here, it's got cold. I'm gonna give it a cold start now, so if the choke comes on and all the rest of it. It's cold now, so got a new filter in there. That's the number for the filter. It's upside down. We use a genuine filter, but obviously if you can't afford a genuine one, pattern one's better than nothing. Yeah, so we'll give it a go. Choke's working okay. I'm going to come back round. Yeah, this has just been a bit of a pain today. My own mistakes, because there's so much on my mind. But yeah, like that throttle rod. I mean, as soon as I see what I've done, I thought, you silly sod. We all make mistakes, don't we? Yeah, so I'll plug in it tomorrow, sharpen the blade tomorrow. It's already got new oil in it. The air filter's new, like I say. And that can go back. And you go back tomorrow night. But I've got the MOT on my van tomorrow, so I've now got to go and clear the van out. So that it's not full of crap, so I can get in it. Yeah, what a day. Yeah, like I say, we've just been done the voting as well. Local elections. So yeah, we've done that. Right, if you like this sort of stuff, subscribe, ring the bell, all the usual sort of stuff, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.